Okay, it is 5 o'clock PM on Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. I'll call this regular town board meeting for the town of LaPointe to order. Take a roll call. Mike Anderson.
Here.
Amy Baxter.
Here.
Samantha Dobson.
Here.
John Carlson.
Here.
Glenn Carlson here. We also have our town administrator, our town zoning, planning and grants administrator, our MRF supervisor, and our town clerk, as well as someone on Zoom. So is there any public comment?
On behalf of the after school program, thank you for letting us spray paint around town. You did it today and it turned out great. So, go ahead.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Okay, moving on. Administrative reports. Any questions or comments for Max on his report?
I have a question. Max.
Go ahead, John.
Max,
Sure.
on your administrative report in the fourth paragraph, when you're talking about the marathon, and you say we are involved in the planning and execution of the marathon. How are we involved in the planning?
Well, we have to provide the police, so.
Oh, okay.
Has to get volunteers to come, and then Pete has to have barricades set the night before.
So that's what you're referring to as planning. Okay, yeah.
But we charge for that, right?
Yes.
Any other questions or comments on Max's report?
I got
John?
a question. It's not in the report, but I'm wondering, did we ever find out who owns the property underneath the school?
We're just assuming that there was transferred to Bayfield School District. There was no record, Ashland County, there's no record of any transfer, whether to Ashland or Ashland to Bayfield School District. But we have told Excel, that as far as we're concerned, it's owned by the Bayfield School District, and the easement, the underground easement that Excel wants should be, the grantor should be Bayfield. School.
What's it say in the titles or anything?
Well, and here's the weird thing, John, is the title says that parcel is owned by the town of LaPointe School District number 4. There is no longer a town of LaPointe School District number 4. Okay, it became part of at first the Ashland School District,
Sure.
and probably through some consolidations. And then when in 1985, when we moved to Bayfield, they got everything that the Ashland School had gotten from us. There must be something somewhere. And maybe it was like way back in the 60s or 70s, all these school consolidations that took place. The legislature, and I don't know this is just speculation, the legislature may have said for all these school consolidations, they don't need to fill out change of ownership on all this property they own. We'll just say in the law, in state law, it goes to the new district. And that, yeah, I know it's a little sloppy.
Did anybody have the opportunity to ask Excel why they sent us the easement?
Probably because it said town of LaPointe on the,
That's because they must have looked at the Ashland County.
That's where they got it from? Okay.
any other questions or comments from
I
Matt?
got one more.
Go ahead.
For the MRF solar array and the clinic, so when is somebody coming out then to look at
Well,
those?
it turns out that the Murph solar array is still, I had Joelma lined up. They have a solar technician. But Murph, and Evan, you can chime in, there's the Murph one is still under warranty, and there is a guy that has come out before, and we locate, he was off doing something.
He works for the Park Service, putting solar panels on Isle Royal now.
Okay,
I just actually seen him Sunday. And he said he's gonna be coming out. I don't know when. I'll try to bug him again to see if he's come out. He's already started a warranty claim with the company that creates the what's it called, DC control box or junction box.
okay.
And before they would send a new one, they wanted a panel inspection done.
Oh, sure.
And at the time, there was snow and ice on the roof. So I'm gonna try to get them there in the next week or two, so we can complete that. And if, once we get the part hand, he can't put it in, then Joel maybe can.
And then what's with the clinic? Is somebody,
I just told him to wait until we hear from this guy.
okay. Thanks.
Any other comments or questions for Max? There unanimous consent to place this report on file?
Yes.
Yes.
Moving on, Public Works, Roads, Dock and Harbor, we have a purchase order for culverts.
I will make a motion to approve the purchase order for the culverts in the amount of $5,857.60.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
Yeah, there's a big price difference. It's the same company, just two different areas.
Oil prices have gone up, therefore the plastic culvert prices have gone up.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Moving on, Greenwood Cemetery approved contract with Wellspring Landscaping for chapel cleaning. And just for everyone's information, the funds for that come from the endowment fund that the Michaels set up with the Blue Superior Community Foundation. So we get around 5,000 a year off of that. So is there a motion to approve the contract with Wellspring Landscaping?
I'll make a motion to approve the contract between us and Wellspring Landscaping for the cleaning of the chapel.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is committee minutes. I think we just had the library that I saw. Any questions or comments?
No, yeah,
We have
affordable,
housing.
Oh, okay. Didn't bring all of them, I guess. Okay. Any questions or comments on any of the committee minutes?
I got a question
Go ahead, John.
for the Affordable Housing Committee.
Mhm.
It says, number 6, that Max will be checking in with Joma Electric for solar and the sanitary district. So have we, I'm assuming for solar and the sanitary district, we had, they have an idea of how many units they want to put in?
Yeah, and as far, go pick up the sanitary district first, you know, there was talk of moving the RV down
Right.
there, and because of the cost of the upgrades they're doing to the system, they dropped that. And I think that affordable housing was hoping that changed from moving the RV dumps to the area where the town has given them an option would lower the cost. I gave them the estimated costs that I saw that was given to the bid that was given to the sanitary district.
Sure.
I haven't done anything with Joel because I don't really, I think that the point of your question is how many housing units?
Right. Well, that's what I was gonna ask. It's like, they're gonna need to know some information.
I don't believe that they've really established that.
And then I guess, and I know I asked this before when I was on the board, I guess I'm wondering how much time it's taking for Max to do this stuff when they have a committee? Aren't the committee members supposed to be finding this? And I know you're the liaison,
Yes.
but the liaison, I feel, just goes to the meetings and then comes back and answers questions for us.
Yes, I think that there is a new chair and she is kind of learning how this works and asks me for help and so I don't say no. I don't mean if I can help, I help.
Okay, as long as it's not taking you away from
Yeah.
other.
I think it's, if I can speak up for the Affordable Housing Committee, I think it's helpful to have Max help when it's in the town, when it's related to town employees, because he's kind of got a pulse on that, so.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think it's too much of an overreach.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, John. I don't, if it got to be, like, oh, hey, I think I'm now acting as if I'm on the
Right.
committee, and I try not to do that.
Okay.
It's something that I think I knew I could access sanitary district's estimate for that. I knew I could do that.
Yeah.
And the solar, because I'm involved in ESB, I got some handle on it, you know, what the numbers might be.
Sure.
Any other questions for the comments on the committee reports, committee minutes?
I got one more.
Go ahead.
for the Child Care Task Force, and maybe Sam can answer this. It says lengthy discussion using the Bell Street Tavern as a community center, blah, 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 and an interest in collaborating with the community center. What community center are we collaborating with? Or is that just a typo type thing?
No, I think it's just trying to find interest, what other nonprofits would be interested in. If there were something to exist like that, what would be their interest in participating with something like that? It's kind of a hypothetical.
So you're hypothetically thinking there's a community, okay,
So there isn't a.
there isn't a
community
community center.
No,
Okay.
it's just a discussion of what
I
if.
guess I was a little confused. It's like community center.
Okay. Anything else, John?
No.
Anybody else? All right, is there unanimous consent to place these on file?
Yes.
Moving on to the budget summary report. But overall, we're still, we should, yeah,
I'll make a motion to approve as presented the budget summary report.
I will second with a question.
okay, moved and seconded, John.
It says, under intergovernmental reviews or revenues,
What page you on?
it says page one at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one.
Yep.
It says zoning permits and fees. Budget status minus 57 or $55,000.
Where's?
Yeah, and
If anybody can explain, that's great.
no, I think that the 60,000 was based on what we got last year. And if I'm not mistaken, most of those fees that we get come right around now, right? So they wouldn't have been in April at this point, or are we running way behind last year?
We're not running way behind last year. So I mean, the fees really pick up in April, May, June.
Also, it's a waiting thing till, okay.
Fine.
All right, that was my question.
Okay, any other questions on that? Yeah, and this report reflects a third of the way through the year. And it's nice to see that in most cases, the wages aren't yet to a third through April. So we're
Mhm.
holding the line on wages.
Summer will tell.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Second quarter or so.
Yeah.
Okay, is there, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, okay, we have this, discuss the ADA door quotes for the town and library. And Max and I talked about this before the meeting. The library apparently has some money in their designated funds that they would be willing to contribute towards the overage. However, if you notice from the quotes from the glass company, it does not include the actually having an electrician, hook all this stuff up. And so,
Or paint.
In the patching. Yeah.
Or is it strictly just equipment then?
so
Okay.
we're not going to take action on this tonight. We need to get more information on
Oh, yeah.
how much the rest of it's going to cost.
When
Is that-
the budget was set, was this number, like, is this just because of the way the economy is, that it's risen that much, or?
I'm going to guess
No,
that,
I'm just curious, how did it get so much more than what was
First of all,
anticipated?
the guy hadn't been here yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
just gave me a number over the phone. And he didn't get here all winter because of wind sled and all that. So he came out in early May and didn't really look at what the design would look like and it made his measurements. And
Gotcha,
is there some of that, what you're talking about? Yes.
okay.
Yeah, but now to your point though, it isn't. The equipment, everything is installed, that's included in the price, but the wiring is not. It's the wire, the electrician's labor
Mhm.
really that we have to get a number from.
Well, is the patch, it's a remodel job, really. It's a remodeling. you know, the entrance. And so that's not included here.
No, there's no remodeling. He's gonna, he showed me where stuff is, where he's gonna mount the pad and, well, he doesn't have to, he's not gonna put a stanchion out in front, for somebody to hear. It's gonna be right on the wall. There's gonna be some drilling and things like that, but we're not remodeling it.
But he's
The
got,
second one.
he's got patchwork. What does patchwork mean?
Well, I suppose if he, cuts a hole, he has to patch it up, and, I don't know what that means, but he's not rebuilding anything.
Well, he might have to cut it out and reframe. So then there would be sheetrock and painting. So yeah, we need to get numbers for that too, so we get the whole.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're probably not gonna get those numbers until you find out what he's gonna do.
Well, I can sit down with the electrician and we can go over this. That'll be the big number.
That's what I'd have.
Painting, actually would be something pretty small.
Yeah.
So where does the second ADA door go here? One,
There's 2 doors here and there's 2 doors in the library.
oh, the inner and the outer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have to get through both.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, do we need a motion to table this or to postpone this, Alex, or?
No.
Okay,
You just,
just consensus.
Max is gonna check with the,
Okay. All right, so moving on, the 2026 auction, and Evan prepared a listing of things that they would like to auction. You can see the listing there.
So my question is, would all of these trucks make more than $500 for scrap right now? Cause they're so heavy?
After tires, probably not.
Oh, okay.
And plus, we'd have to have them towed.
Okay.
so when you're talking about the 97 Ford hook truck, you're talking about the Beast? Okay.
Make a motion to approve the 2026 auction items.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, discussion?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So if we don't, you got a set price, you know what that's worth.
I mean, the two trucks that will most likely go for scrap, we're just kind of throwing a number out there for a minimum, so we're not letting them go for $1.
Well, what I was gonna say is, in my opinion, let them go for scrap. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, this is a chance, somebody can take the motors out of them and repurpose it, then great, then we don't have to deal with it. Cause we would have to arrange for towing, we have to.
I guess that's
Tires.
what I'm saying is get rid of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then the one the dump truck that has no reserve on it, we've tried auctioning off twice, we've had a high reserve on it. The market for those are not very high, and that truck is still very usable to somebody, it's just not with the bunch.
I'll do that.
We have enough dump trucks.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And we also are not ready to approve the contract with Superior Plumbing at this point. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's not expired yet. It expires June 30th, 2026. So we're good for now.
So.
I'll make
Yeah,
a
it's
motion.
not clear how to proceed, because I know the board opened a bid. And we selected Superior. I went to get a contract and I realized this contract, which it reads HVAC inspections, maintenance and installation of equipment in town buildings. And this is good until June of 2026. So Alex and I talked, and I don't know. Do you need to do anything else if
Is this-
it's accepted the bid?
Is this tied in with the clinic
Yes.
project?
This-
But so I read that contract as being sort of our general HVAC contractor.
Yes, but it also includes installation equipment. So I'm just unclear as how to proceed. Do I need a purchase order? or?
Well, we have,
We already approved it last meeting.
yeah, and we approved the bid with Superior, I believe, at the last meeting.
Yeah,
So I don't think that we need to do anything more.
No?
And this contract, I mean, we will get a new contract for the coming year,
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
And whether or not you decide to recommend using Superior again going forward is,
Okay.
you know, I think up to what you all think. So, okay, moving on. Vouchers.
I will make a motion to approve the voucher in the amount of $18,439.53.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to alternative claims.
I will make a motion to approve the alternative claims in the amount of $128,000, $969.81.
Second. Sam, can I look?
Okay. Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, treasurer's report.
I'll make a motion to approve the treasurer's report with a bank balance of $1,156,391.18.
A second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Minutes.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes of May 2026 regular town board meeting.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next, ambulance services. To approve the ambulance services updated bylaws. And did everyone get the couple copies, including the sort of annotated version that explains the changes?
That was nice.
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve the Mount Island ambulance service bylaws as switched.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Public comment B. Okay, moving on. Liquor licenses. We're gonna have a slew of them at our next. Lawsuits and legal, anything to update on the Ashland?
Haven't heard anything.
It's coming up pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Yep.
Week after next,
Shall see. New agenda items for future meetings. And I had made a mistake. I had intended, John, for us to, at this meeting, talk about asking committees to give reports on a periodic basis. So if we can put that on the agenda, just for us to have a discussion about what we'd like to see.
Yeah, we discussed it at our recent affordable housing and there was consensus, like, of course, so.
Okay. Well, but you know, I think it'd be good to have a policy of, you know, what we're going to do, what we want to do. And it may, you know, it'll be whatever we decide at the next meeting. So any other agenda items?
Have liquor licenses, the ADA doors, opening dust bids and approving the dust bid. And then amending the fee schedule to incorporate the new tariff.
It's not an agenda item, but just an FYI. So the Harbor Commission has established a task force to look at the financing of the purchase of the ferry line.
yes.
There are you know, balloon payments in 8 years. There are payments on the note anticipation notes. What they're looking at is there a way that we can accomplish like two things at the same time, which is reduce our annual debt service payments, principal and interest. And at the same time, reduce the amount of general obligation debt that we have on it. And we met today and they're charging ahead with trying to find opportunities to get both of those things done, which would be great. Right now we have between what we owe on the note anticipation notes, all the debt service, we're probably looking at close to 16 million. And our debt limit for the town is about 19 million. And so what they would like to do is to see if we can get that 16 million lowered to about 10 million. So that we'd have about 9 million in reserve that we could borrow if we needed to. So that's just an FYI. They are very cognizant of wanting to reduce the overall amount of general obligation debt that the town has so that it frees the town up if it needs to make some significant purchase.
Are they having troubles with Old National now that they took over from Bremer?
I don't,
There was just a mix up with some paperwork, that was all.
yeah, there was a mix up with some paperwork.
Okay. But they're not having troubles with.
No issues with Old National. There is the sense among the task force people that the interest rates are probably a little higher than what we could get today.
Mhm.
So, they're looking at all of the opportunities. And the folks on the task force, at least 3 of them know a number of bankers around the region, as far as to Minnesota and this area.
Mhm.
And like first name basis with the chairman of this bank and that
Right.
bank. And so they think that they might be able to get a much more competitive package.
Cool.
So anyhow, anything else for future agenda? Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
And
Moved and seconded, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Here's,
This is,
yeah, this is the culvert.